Hiya, Kitamari here, checking out a serene sort of city builder game under the sea. Life below. Welcome to the Reef. We're Megapop, an indie team from Norway, and we're thrilled you're checking out our game. We hope you have fun experiencing the wonderful world under the sea. The game is our take on a city builder combined with a magical realism interpretation of how a reef works. Join our Discord to follow the latest updates, share your thoughts, and be part of the journey. Thanks for being here and for supporting indie development. We can't wait to hear what you think, Team Megapop. So I am gonna make a new game. So I can choose easy, balanced, or a challenge. The recommended way to play is balanced, but easy allows you to experience the full story with simpler challenges, hazards are mild, and resources are abundant. Or challenge mode, extra difficult and more frequent challenges. Hazards are hard and resources are more rare. So I'm going to choose balanced. Kitamari. Sounds like an apt name. There we go. This game takes place in an absolutely beautiful world. I played the demo. I'll have a look at the description to that earlier coverage. That was about a year ago, I think. Or a year and a half. A long time. Oh. That poor turtle. What is over there? Ah! Face. Cute little face. Wow. This is such a cute opening movie. So here we go. Building algae coral to generate algae. We have a bit of a loading screen and then we'll be right back. Wow. Oh, how the in-game graphics look. Not much different at all from the cutscenes, which is nice. Ah, Thalassa, there you are. Adjusting to your new guardian body, I hope. It feels very strange to not be a water sprite anymore. I have so many tentacles. Well, you showed great promise in your previous role. I only wish we had more time to train you as a guardian. Alas, the reefs need our help urgently, and so you must learn in the role. Oh. That leafy little tail. She's a mermaid. She's like a jellyfish mermaid. I have provided you with some water sprites to aid you in your endeavors. They will collect resources and help you maintain the reefs, as you once did. Do they know that I used to be one of them not so long ago? They do. And they tell me they're delighted to aid one of their own in her newfound guardianship. That's good to know. Whether tentacled or finned, we're all in this together. Tentacled or finned. There's so much to do, I'm not sure I'm ready for this, Lady Gaia. We never know what we're capable of until we try, Thalassa. I guess so. Never fear. I will be watching you through the reef heart. I'll be there if you need me. Best tentacle forward now. Best tentacle forward now. So, we have pearls here. Collect. Call over a water sprite to collect the scattered resources in this pile. These are pearls. We have 4 of them right there. And in the center, we have the reef heart. Energy network. Energy production. Energy radius. Okay. Coral matter. Pearls. Well, we know for sure we need some pearls. So I'm going to go ahead and hit reclaim. Reclaim. We'll get 10 of them, I guess. Oh, coral matter. And we're getting coral matter along the way. Let's go ahead and reclaim these ones as well. Whoa. This is what happens when I try to zoom in. It kind of throws me back. 25 out of 50 coral matter. Let's take a look around. There's also this center part here. Sprite actions. Open the sprite action menu. Reclaim. Build 1 sprout coral. Oh. Sprout corals can only be placed on the shown resource node. Water sprites automatically collect coral matter from sprout corals. So, I don't know. I'm gonna get out of that part real quick. Build. Okay, so what I was looking at was sprite actions, but next to that is a new button that emerges. Build. Sprout coral. And invalid placement. Invalid placement. They have to go to a very specific location, like right here. There's a little glowy teal thingy-mabob. And that's an example of a place that could go outside of the network, though, which is a little bit worrisome. Can't they go a little bit closer in the network? I feel like this is close enough to the network. It's not far at all. But maybe we do some upgrades or something to make that easier. So, the sprout coral is right here. And once it is built, I think we can move forward pretty easily. We're on day 1. It is 9:16 a.m. And there's also a fast forward functionality. I'm gonna put it on the fastest. This is the fastest speed. And I'm gonna have it be on normal speed after this now. Here we go. Sprout coral is done. Build 1 moon coral. Give energy to all structures. 2 structures remaining. So, oh, okay. So this is how we're going to move some of this power over here. Okay. That sounds easy enough. So we're building the moon coral now, and we're going to give energy to all structures. 2 structures remaining. What about this one right here? Uh-oh. Maybe I put this a little too close to this, and there's this whole other thing here, this clam. Yep, this clam also needs energy, but I don't know if we'll have enough overall coverage. We may need to make yet another one. So, let's go ahead and make another moon coral. This time, I'm going to have it be... Here, we're going to make some Mickey Mouse ears, basically. There we go. Mickey Mouse ears it is. And these other areas where it looks like we're not able to collect things, we should be able to collect things before too long. Give energy to all structures, 1 structure remaining. This is the one they're talking about, I'm pretty sure. This clam over here. And yeah, I'm gonna put it on fast forward real quick. And oh, did we make it? Yep. Build 1 clam and collect 30 pearls. So we're gonna build a clam. We have a lot of options on where we can build the clam. I'm going to put it right here, kind of a little bit further away from this clam. I was even thinking of putting it down here, but I imagine that we'll be building even more and more clams, so it's all good. It's fast forward time again. Very easy to play, to fast forward, pausing, all of them here. And we're collecting pearls as we speak. Whoa. There we go. It's quite nice. Now, we have the pearls there. And 23 of 30. There we go. I have a cat near me if there's a meowing sound. Her name is Rosie. She's silly. She's a silly girl. So, we need to collect even more pearls, which should be easy enough. Reclaim. Sprout coral. This is coral matter. Reclaim. Moon coral. Ah! And clams. Outside the energy rate, really? I know that I was being risky the way that I placed it. It's just a little bit too far out here. And I don't think it can be moved extremely easily. The easier thing will probably be to generate more energy. Oh. Okay. She's trying to touch everything because she's naughty. Now, how about the great... Oh, what did I do? Oh, well. I misclicked a little, but it's okay. I think it'll be fine. Pearls are being automatically collected, by the way, as well. 26 to 30. It looks like they are. And over here, we should be able to get something. Yep, we can reclaim. We can send one of our little friends here to reclaim some more pearls. And it should be easy enough. I'm going to fast forward time again. And there we are. Collect pearls, now complete. This is my little world so far. So coral matter and pearls are what we are going for. I'm going to continue, uh-oh. So reclaiming, and I have a feeling I did this in the original as well. Reclaiming takes it away. It takes away your hard work. That's great. It's funny though. Now I can rethink a little bit about how I'm gonna build this place then. So we have moon coral, clam, another moon coral, and a sprout coral. I'm gonna put... this has invalid placement. Did I take away a sprout coral? I'm pretty sure I did. They only go in very specific places. So I have to be careful wherever it is I'm putting them. So like they will go here. And we have to get a moon coral to basically work pretty well here. There. And they'll work on these two, and we'll be able to get more and more coral matter, more and more pearls, and more. They automatically go ahead and get resources. So, they are working away on these, and we got back the materials from stuff that was reclaimed. So yeah, be careful though with the reclaim function. I had no real need to use it. Uh-oh. Coral matter. They need coral matter for this one. And we have to collect quite a bit of coral matter as is, so let's just keep on collecting it until we have enough, I guess. Moon coral. There's some moon coral there. It's the wellspring. It's another moon coral, sprout coral. Yep, this is making coral matter as we speak. And 10 of 16 for coral matter. I'm just going to keep on having it on fast forward for a little while until I get things more sorted out. Only need 6 more pieces. Sprout nodes. Sprout nodes are patches of especially fertile seafloor where sprout corals can be placed. Sprout corals produce coral matter, which is used to build structures. So this is another area that is ideal for one. They do shine with quite a bit of prominence, so this area right here too. This already has one though. Moon coral. The amount of energy this structure produces and the energy radius restore. It doesn't need to be restored, I guess. Temperature modifier. There's all kinds of little things. So let's go ahead and just wait patiently, I guess. We have already finished this one. I like how automated it is, actually. When you decide you want to set out to do something, it will get done. It's just a matter of the resources existing. So that's pretty nice. Now this one, energy network. Does this not have enough energy? Is it not quite close enough? I know that there's a little space there, so that worries me a little bit. And maybe I spread it out slightly thinly, but oh no, it's working out. This one is very vibrant. I do wish I could move in the camera even closer. It's kind of strange that we can't do that. So, energy production. Eventually I'm gonna learn where to put energy production to try to make use of as much coral as possible. So, looks like that quest is over. It has disappeared into the ether. Now it's just a matter of what are we up to next? Gaia wants to introduce you to someone. Oh! Hey, cutscene time. So on that right side of the screen, occasionally little thing to click. You've been making great progress, Thalassa, but maybe it was unfair to ask you to do this alone. What do you mean? Have I disappointed you in some way? No, not at all. But we all need guidance from time to time. I want to introduce you to a friend of mine. Hmm? Who is this friend? Whoa. Whoa. This is Pontus, a former reef guardian who needs a fresh outlook on life and some new challenges. Well, I hope I won't prove too much of a challenge for him. Oh, I doubt that. There are few things in these oceans that I have not dealt with. Despite what you may have heard, I can't be everywhere at once, and it is my hope that Pontus can offer guidance and support as you move into more uncertain waters. So we have a new friend, Pontus. Let's see what we're working with here. Well, those tentacles could be cleaner for a start. This is not some dank puddle, you know? This is the great ocean. I'll try. I've been so busy and I'm still getting used to them. No excuses. We must maintain standards. Guy was right. You do need help. But I have shined the dullest of shells in my time, and I expect you will be no exception. I'm certain I will benefit from your wisdom, Pontus. I'm sure you have much to teach me. Well, quite right. Quite right. Yes, yes. Let us get started at once. Alright, complete the Lost Spirit quest. So, there's some shiny thing here. Lost Spirit, accept this quest. Have you seen a shiny thing around here? It was just what I needed to finish my shell decoration. Hey, did you take it? It's my shiny thing. I saw it first. I'm not moving until I get my shiny thing back. Fascinating. You seem to be the lost spirit of some kind of collector. Possibly a decorator crab, yes? It's all rather hazy, to be honest. All I can think about are shiny things. If you once were, then you'd normally be collecting objects for camouflage. But you've taken a rather different approach. What can I say? I'm an artist until I die. I fear that may literally have been the case, my friend. Perhaps if we could find you some new shiny things, you might consider moving on. Alright, so quest progress. We are darting speedily because I had it on 3 times speed. There we go. So this is the normal speed and the quest progress is done. Very easily fulfilled here. Wait for the Lost Spirit to be guided to the Reef Heart. Complete the Lost Spirit quest. So far this game is giving me serene, atmospheric, chill city builder with some crap god-like vibes. Claim the Spirit's gifts. Growth Coral and Essence Coral clicked. Shiny things. This is so kind of you. I can see you recognize the needs of a true shiny thing artist when you see one. Now what was it that you needed me to do? I'm delighted I could help you. Follow me to the Reef Heart and we'll ensure that you and your shiny things will be part of this reef's energy forever. Sounds artistically satisfying to me. Lead on. Artistically satisfying. Let's go. So there's an essence coral here. To study growth. This has some amount of flexibility, I guess. We could put them in different locations. Let's see. Is there an ideal location? Oh, I wonder. I'll just put one right here. And I'm putting one right here. It's kind of close to power and close to some other things that are being collected, so I don't know. They kind of have to take a journey back and forth, but they probably have to do that anyway. Utilities. Growth Coral. The Growth Coral allows you to grow the knowledge of your reef. Each Growth Coral increases the study rate. Huh. How about... right... low coral matter. It does give a warning about, I guess, the low coral matter, but I don't know, I kind of want to move that somewhere else now. I don't know if this is where I wanted to put it necessarily, but there are already moving some resources into it. I think I could fairly easily go and just use that reclaim function and move things to other locations. Also, I can choose what I wish for them to do or focus on. Their focal point: restore, reclaim, harvest. So, Build the growth coral. This is gonna be done soon. 1 pearl, and we're done. Yay! There we go. It is building up. I'm gonna go ahead and put time and fast forward. There are 2 different levels of fast forward. I haven't really tried the second one very much. The third one seems to work well, and it's really easy to just pause or put it back on the normal mode. At least with the mouse and keyboard. Study the crafter growth. Growth progress. Growth menu. Growth lets you discover new corals and improve your reef. To study a growth, you need resources, but you can begin studying without having all the resources. Growth essence is always required. Stronger growths may require more advanced resources. Study your first growth, the crafter. It's essential. So I'm going to study it, but it does cost 50 growth essence and 10 pearls. I may have to end up collecting these things if it doesn't just work. Well, it looks like it does just work, but I'll have to just work on getting the proper resources put in there. And then the studying will occur. I was going to say a thing and I forget what it was. So this needs stuff, needs growth essence, needs growth essence. Utilities, habitats. Build. There we go. Essence coral. Low pearls. It's growth essence. I'm gonna look at that growth menu more closely again. Growth essence and pearls. Okay. I don't know if it would hurt to maybe make another essence coral. I'm just gonna do it. There we go. It does seem to cost something, but we'll get it figured out. Things are being collected over here. And yeah, pearls don't seem to have any major problem. We're able to collect them pretty nicely. I think that they might run out in some time though. Maybe not. I mean, I don't see really too much indication of that quite yet. We have the restore thing though, which means that they can lose health somehow. We can also see the temperature, the pH levels, all kinds of little bits of information about the shoreline gulf. I also want to make a crafter, but yeah. So I'll have them harvest. Kind of just automatically do things. It's just a matter of the patience involved in it. 5 and 25. Now 4 and 20. Yeah, they'll get things done. To study a growth, open the growth menu and select the desired growth. You can begin studying without the required resources, but you need the required biodiversity. The text is very small. And I can read it, it's fine, but yeah, it's pretty small, and then the font choice is nice, like it's pleasant to look at, but it doesn't really help too much with legibility. Let's see, Essence Coral. Alright, I think that Essence Coral is not going to have too much of an issue. Well, they're almost done getting this thing prepared too. The Growth Coral. And done, I think. Hey, we have an achievement. Growth. Study a growth. Now I can build a crafter, I think. Crafter? Crafter gives you access to crafting. Must be occupied by at least one water sprite in order to function. Let's see. This is like Dark Switch, but far more peaceful. Dark Switch is another pretty new and unique city builder. I like the unique ones. I like the ones that stand out quite a bit, have unusual settings, unusual premise. This definitely falls into that category, I think. So, pearls, we need quite a few of them. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Three more. I wonder if they take little breaks from time to time. That would explain some of the downtime moments. There we go. So, now it's just a matter of waiting for this thing to finish being built. I like the bright colors and patterns and whatnot. There we go. Yay. The crafter is here. Now we can open a new menu. Study the sprite well growth. Build the sprite well. So I'm going to go in the crafting menu. Huh. Unknown recipe. No modifiers available. Looks like we have a lot to learn as far as crafting. But we also have another thing to do, which is go to the growth menu. Sprite well. Let's do this. I selected it. We have everything needed for it except for pearls. Pearls are something we need 10 of. Don't have 10 quite yet. But it's being worked on. I feel this sort of pressure, I guess, to follow to the T the the tutorial or the quest line, I guess you could call it as well. Just in case I, you know, made some sort of mistake along the way that would sully things. I don't want that to happen, so just being patient and exploring gradually. This is a soothing game. It may change later on. I don't know, I just sense it, especially when I saw things about restoring structures. But this beginning part is very peaceful and just nice. So, fast forward again. It takes some time for the pearls to be collected and formed and all that. Two more. And after that, there's also the growth... Wait, there might not be a growth process for this one because this is research related. Pearls. Oh, there is a growth process. So when that is done, then we can build the sprite well. We're doing quite a bit of setup. That's what it feels like anyway. Production, sprite well. Needs to be placed next to a wellspring. So it could be right here. This one is okay. This one, I hope, is connected enough to the power. There's a bit of unshaded area here, so that's what would concern me a little bit. The sounds and the music are really, really nice. This was easy to build. See, what I want to do right now is just go in here and immediately select the next crafting thing, but I'll just wait a little. Sprite well. Yay! We have it. It's done. So, this one provides sprite souls. And no network, energy consumption. It needs the energy consumption stuff. Okay, just a second. What is it called again? A moon coral. Provides energy. Moon coral. Yeah, we need to make sure that this is right there. And there's another interesting thing here. A resource pile collected. A pile of resources that can be collected by a water sprite. In this pile are 25 coral matter. I wonder what reclaim does. Will it not be the ideal thing? Like maybe this will respawn more ingredients over time. So craft a sprite egg. That is our next objective. To craft sprite eggs, open the craft radial button, then the crafting menu, select sprite soul, and then begin crafting. Crafting radial. Crafting menu. Sprite soul. I mean, this looks like a sprite soul to me. Open the crafting radial menu button, then the crafting menu. Select sprite soul. Oh, here it is. Sprite egg. We need pearls, of course. 10 pearls. So, we are presently crafting it, and it looks like we can add other things to the crafting queue. So, looks like that's working nicely. The sprite wells require energy in order for the sprite soul to show up in the crafting menu. Oh, now it has energy since I built things there. I have these quite close together. I'm gonna take a look-see here. Resource pile. Sprite well. Sprout coral. Auto-saving. Oh, good to have some auto-saving going on. Crafting radial, crafting menu. 2 out of 10 pearls we have so far. The crafter over here also doesn't have pearls. I think we're gonna have to get some pearls. Gonna have to get some pearls. Moon coral. Essence coral. Yeah, we don't have enough pearls. Sprout nodes. Coral matter. Sprout coral. Now, resource producers have an internal storage. If it fills up, they will stop functioning. This icon means the internal storage of a structure is full. Like this one right here, I think. Essence coral. I guess we have too much growth essence. Alright, let me take a look-see here. Clam to produce pearls. Low pearls. Low pearls. I mean, everywhere seems to have low pearls, so I don't know, let's just put one there. And hey, this one is more of a yellowy color there. Maybe that's good. Okay. Wait, do we need pearls to do this too? We do. Okay. I think, though I can't be certain, I think it is possible that we might have to break down something that we built in order to have enough pearls, maybe? Okay, this clam here. This clam here. Is this our only clam? I think it is. It looks very distinctive. It looks like it might be the only one. They're collecting it. There are a lot of pearls that are needed here, so could be a bit of a time-consuming situation, but we'll eventually get enough. What is this one? Oh, it's the crafter. Kind of surprised that I did not yet build the crafter. Here it is. Craft it. Oh, I did build the crafter. It's just... Look at the state of this place. So empty, so lifeless. We must do something about this immediately. What do we need to do? Life. That's what this reef needs. The hustle and bustle of aquatic fauna going about their daily toils. And the denizens of the ocean are picky. They won't just wander onto a reef. They need to be lured. How do we lure them? Well, you're lucky enough to be in the presence of the All Ocean. Over 5 fathoms, champion lure crafter. Gosh, I had no idea. We'll need materials, and I can see some growing in the sand, a crafter and a few water sprites. And remember, the more diverse the life on a reef, the easier it is to expand. Got it, let's get crafting. Hey! They liked that, crafter. So, crafting. Don't really see too much yet having to do with it, but it's okay. Clams are fundamental here. We're gonna have to really make sure that those ones grow. Yep, we already have one now. That should help along with these ones, and that seems good. Study the anemone and algae coral growth. So, I'm gonna go here again. This growth coral right here, this sort of underwater snake looking thing. Anemone and algae coral. This one also needs 10 pearls. Everything needs pearls here. Lots of pearls. And then we will build anemones and algae corals after that. Time is a flutter. Yay. Okay. Evolved anemone. Huh. So this is a nice little map of all the various unlockables. Now, let's go ahead and build algae corals. Algae coral produces algae. Let me hit play. Which serves as food for most species of wildlife. Producing too much algae can be dangerous and can trigger an algae bloom hazard. However, I'm going to put them somewhere. We'll put some here and some be here. Maybe having them a far distance from each other will be beneficial. Oh, and we need one more. Put one right there. So, anemone. I don't see that one here. Oh, there it is. Houses clownfish, and I think that says Bengai cardinal fish. I'm probably butchering that name. Sorry, fish. Low pearls, not surprising. Put one right there. Put one right here. And one right there. There we go. The amount of pearls needed for all this. It's gonna be a lot. Also, this one here, this anemone, it needs a lot of things. So this over here, full. How do I collect these? The internal storage is full. Why aren't they bringing it back to the center then? Or bringing it over here, I guess? Oh, this is growth essence. It might not be what's needed for this coral matter. So the growth essence, I mean, we have enough, I guess. What we need is something else entirely. I might go ahead and reclaim this one, get some materials back. It'll be especially nice getting the pearls back. Speed along some of these objectives. There we go. Wildlife needs to be housed and fed or they will leave your reef. Habitats and food must be built in the same zone they are lured into. Check their status in the zone overview, which is found in the top bar. Owned zones, biodiversity, stable ecosystem. Zone overview found in the top bar. Ocean view, reef view, wildlife view. Current zone, shoreline gulf. Owned zones. G network. There's a lot of stuff here. There we go. Zone overview. Anemone. Alright, so the anemone, I guess they need to be housed. That's what it sounded like. Anemone. Okay. So, we almost have the other one that's needed as well. Essence coral was destroyed. So, guidebook. Time control. structures, resources, zones, views. This is all good information to have on here. I should go through it. I do kind of prefer when these sorts of things are integrated into the gameplay, and they are to some extent. It's just if there was anything else that I also needed to know, you know, having to sift through a lot of text, I'm not sure it's my favorite, but it's okay. Essence coral is still a lot. And anemone is being grown. Just needs 3 more pearls and it's good to go. I could fast forward time a little bit. Wasn't there another clam over there? Oh, it's growing. We've almost completed this one. Yay! There it is. Harvest 2 seagrass, craft 1 seagrass lure. To craft lures, harvest grass found on the sand. Open the craft radio, then crafting menu. We'll have to harvest first. They're the tufts of grass that grow naturally in the sand. I think they're this right here, right? Yep. Oh, there's also a harvest feature that I saw briefly. Let me see sprite action. Harvest. There we go. Select 1 or more materials to harvest. Alright. Little icons show up that are helpful. And yeah. There's also one down here. It's a little almost out of the way, but there's another one here. Oops. There. So I think that should be enough. I mean, we only needed 2 anyway, and they're already harvested, so I just figured I'd collect the rest of them. Now, crafting radial seagrass. Crafting costs are 5 pearls and 1 seagrass to make a seagrass lure. We will do that. Stable ecosystem, 15%. I think that's it. Place the seagrass lure now. Lure storage. To use lures, open the craft radial, then lure storage, select a lure and place it on any open tile to attract wildlife. Is there an ideal place? 91, 10? They all seem to be 91, 10%. Let me just place the lure right there. Lure, 0 out of 20 wildlife, so we have to get 20 of them. Have a total of 5 biodiversity. We have our first quest. Life is beginning to flourish before our eyes. Ah, it's a beautiful sight. Habitats, food, and wildlife are all exclusive to the zone they are built or lured into. If you move and attract wildlife in another zone, make sure the required habitats and food are already built there. Okay. So, we already have 4 out of the 20, and 2 of a total of 5. Clownfish. Oh my goodness, clownfish. So, they'll be our first, more noticeable, well-known fish, of course, the clownfish. The clownfish may or may not be the king of the fish jungle, but I'm not sure. Maybe not, but they're cute. Look at them. There are a lot of them. Okay, 9 of 20. They make little shiny shimmer sounds, too. Oh, what is that? Oh, that's one of our buddies there. Oh, it's a cutscene. Luring complete. Gained 4 biodiversity. Collection. Clownfish. This small, colorful fish is the most basic fish of the reef and lives in anemones. It is a colorful marine fish, has symbiotic relationship with sea anemones, protecting them from predators and parasites in return for using the anemone as a shelter and food providing the habitat. Look at all the possible fish. I'm gonna get them all. Let's see. So, 4 of 5 total biodiversity. I wonder if it'll just happen naturally or if I should make even more lures. Biodiversity. In most nature games that I've ever played, which I can't remember any names right now, so I don't know why I'm saying most, they, the biodiversity can be something very difficult. So I don't know how difficult it's going to be in this one. I just remember, I think it might be Reus that I'm thinking of. Reus has some biodiversity thing that can be a real pain in the butt. And there's other ones too. Oh yeah, there was a one about collecting frogs. Kamaeru or something. That one also had biodiversity stuff that confused me. But so far, this game is very easy to get into and understand for the most part. For almost all parts, actually. It just is almost so relaxing that I might fall asleep. Not while playing, but I don't know, sometime after playing. Fish Hollow evolved anemone. So, biodiversity. Craft and place down lures. Lures. See, this has me thinking that maybe I need to do multiple lures, which wouldn't be a problem actually. I can do it. We can build these, see if there are other types of fish, other places, in other places, like the starfish. I can see the starfish over there. He's waiting. And do I already have? I don't know. Oh, it's crafting. I am nothing if not impatient. So we can also harvest these ones that we see here. We have to click kind of somewhere above an area that I would normally think to click on. So, yep, this one is done. Seagrass lure. Oh, there's another one. You have a 9.50 chance to lure one per roll. 90% chance of the clownfish, and then this other one that we're hoping to get, I guess, has a 10% chance. Wow. Okay. I could see that being a little bit of a issue. The growth menu there. Is there any way I can alter that? Evolved anemone. Fish hollow. Unlocks the fish hollow. Used to house basic fish. I want to build this. So, let's see. Lure storage. There we go. So, 10% chance of that other one. I need to see if there's any area that says more than 10. Because you can actually see the number, which I really like that, by the way. Like that you can see the number, exactly how much it would be. I feel like we just have to put a lot of them down and we'll be Clownfish City. Clownfish City? But it's okay. I mean, if we put down 10 of them and there was a 10% chance, then I don't know, it might fit within that 10 that we placed down. Maybe, perhaps, that would be nice. So I'm putting the lure down there. It would be cool if it just showed up right here, but I don't know. I mean, I'm okay with Clownfish City. It's just clownfish as far as the eye can see. Gonna fast forward a little. What is this? Energy network. It is in the red. What does that mean? Is there not enough energy? Oh. It lured a new one. This reef is getting a bit cramped. Hardly room to stretch my fins. We need to expand, which means strengthening the influence of the reef heart. So we can't just continue building outwards? Oh, by my scales, no. That would be like balancing a whale on a barnacle. It would stretch the reef heart's power too much and cause it to wither and die. First, we must strengthen the reef heart's influence. Only then can we safely expand. Sounds complicated. Nonsense, it's extremely simple. You just need to study the evolved reef heart. That will strengthen the bond between the reef hearts and the surrounding areas. Reef heart. This was covered in chapter 340 of my expansive notes. Clause 5, paragraph 78. I must have missed that. Seagrass lure finished luring in the shoreline gulf. And it increased the biodiversity. Let's see. I haven't seen this creature yet, but evolve the reef heart. I want to see the new fishy, please. I was told of new fishy, and I want to see it. I don't see it yet. I'll probably see it in passing. It's the algae coral. What am I doing again? The reef heart right here. Energy radius, energy production. So our goal is to expand this, right? Study the evolved reef heart growth. Let's go over here. Growth menu. Evolved heart. Oh, we need 250 growth essence. I mean, it's doable. We just gotta get growth essence. There's growth essence in here. It's full. Didn't I get rid of the one growth essence thing? Now I need to build another one potentially. That's a lot. They are quickly going around and filling it up. There we go. Yeah, this will be fine. Yeah, the one that I took down might have been the only other second one, so kind of probably wasn't necessary to take that one down. But yeah. 130. This might take quite a while, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make another one. Build menu. Growth essence. I think it's this one. It should be okay being right. Maybe here? There. Only needed some pearls, of which we have some. We have 20 pearls, actually. Growth essence is 1. We have 1. It's definitely the one that we'll need to put a little extra effort into getting more of it. You have spent all your biodiversity to gain more, learn more wildlife. I still didn't see the new friends. Where are they? I put that lure down somewhere, but I don't know where I put it. Kind of tricky to spot the lures after you put them down. Maybe they disappear and you just see the new wildlife. Okay. 95. We're at 95 now. 3 per hour. But in-game hours are pretty zippy. Oh, this one is not near enough to energy, so I'll just put an energy source right here. That'll spread things out even more too. We'll go down there. And yeah, so it is now connected to the energy source. I hope. Hello? What's wrong? I don't know why you have trouble. Apparently it has some kind of issue where it doesn't really want to be there. Energy network 88/85 -3. Is it because I have too many other things? I feel like it could be because of having too many other things. Like when I made the clams, I made so many clams. We now have 3 clams and we're making 50. I will go ahead and reclaim 1 clam here, I guess. There we go. Hey, check it out. Now it has enough power. So there are definite limitations as to how much power. How many structures you can have. How much power they're capable of. So we're at 45 now for that. Still fast forwarding a bit. 8.25 pH. I think there's only the 2 types of fish. So, not really any point to making more lures, I guess. Unless we want to have even more clownfish. 20 pieces. That's all that's left. Evolve the reef heart. Stable ecosystem, 16%. At 10% developed, harvestable grass will start growing. At 90% developed, it becomes a stable ecosystem, preventing certain hazards from impacting and boosting structure resilience. Biodiversity is 0. Because we spent it all. 5 of it, I guess. Alright. The growth coral is ready to roll. It is studying the evolved reef heart growth. Sprout coral. Is this one full too? Yeah, it's full. I'm glad there's not too much punishment for having too many of certain resources. Oh, yay! Look at that. Storage corals have 2 main functions. The first is to increase the global storage. The second is to be a resource drop-off and pickup location. This means you will not have to haul resources back to the reef heart if a storage coral has been placed closer to the resource producer. Study the storage coral growth. Alright, that's yet another thing here. The growth menu. Storage coral... accidentally right-clicked and got out of there. Storage coral growth. Oh, they won't even let me click on this one. 100 growth essence, and it requires a biodiversity. Oh, you have to have the biodiversity in order to do that. As your reef grows, it becomes harder to track every zone. Open the zone overview panel to monitor some conditions, housing status, algae levels, and wildlife conditions. The growth, yep. Cliff Lagoon. What are they telling me about? Not enough biodiversity. It would cost 5 to purchase that. I'm a little concerned about, like, how that biodiversity works and all that. Because I feel like what I need to do is I need to... Whoops, not that. I need to craft... Oh! Water sprites. I think we have enough water sprites for now. Oh, we technically didn't get this one, did we? That's a little confusing because I assumed we did because of the biodiversity, but we did not actually get that new one. I hope it's not absolutely necessary in order to make progress, that sort of 10% chance. We might be able to research something that makes it a little easier, though. Storage coral growth. Did I finish this? I think I finished it. It's still crafting, I think. Moon coral? We could try to get more seagrass. It just feels like we don't need it too much, so I've been reluctant to collect too much of it. Oh, looks like we made the seagrass lure. So, lure storage. I just don't know what is going to happen so far as the seagrass. Seagrass lure. Right there. Right here. Okay. Apparently I have one more, but I put that for now. Here we go. Possible wildlife. Possible wildlife. Luring progress. You can put it on 3 times speed and take a look here. I wonder if it's totally chance. You have unhoused wildlife. They'll leave the reef if you don't build them the correct habitat. Build more anemones. Okay, not a problem. Let's go ahead and do that. Here we go. Building some anemone. Shoreline Gulf are almost running out of algae to feed the fish. Uh-oh. Algae. Algae. Produces something. Coral matter. Pearls. Growth essence. Sprite X. Energy. Algae. Yeah. I'll put 1, 2. There we go. I'll put 2 things of algae. Gained 3 biodiversity. Yay! So we gain it just by using those even. That should be enough now to go in the growth menu and look up about storage coral. We need 100 growth essence, but we should be able to get that. Should be able to get that fairly easily. I hope that the algae situation is okay now. Awaiting growth essence. The sounds have changed a little bit. They've shifted a little. Look at this area. Sprout nodes. Purity. 33%. 100%. Huh. So, that is happening right here. There's a kind of balance to achieve of different important resources and how those resources end up consuming other resources and such. Here we go. Finished. Now we build the storage coral. Is it? Here we go. I'm gonna put it right here. I'm just so random with where I'm putting things. I'm trying to make it look like a real city in a sense, and having some parts closer together, but I think there really is more detail involved to it. It's just a forgiving system at the same time. But I would guess there's some other extra difficulty, not difficulty, extra just stuff involved in it. 37? Is that 37 pearls? Wow, that's a lot of pearls. We should be able to get them though, even though I tore down that 1 pearl. Put it on 3 times speed again. Also, what's happening over there? Hmm. 13, 11, 10. It's auto-saving again. 4, 1, and done. I mean, actually, it's not done. It still has to do a little more. Resource drop-off and pick-up location is basically what this thing is going to be. This means you will not have to haul resources back to the reef heart if a storage coral has been placed closer to the resource producer. Yay! There's one right here. It's all good. Own one zone. Click inside the border of a locked zone to open the zone portal and unlock it. Develop 0 out of 2 zones to 20% development. We're at... What are we at? The only percentage I see here is 18%, which is good if that's what it means. If your structures have taken damage, you can heal them by using the restore action. So... I guess this can be purchased? Is that what it is? Own multiple zones. Oh yeah, I see this now. The Cliff Lagoon. This one needs more biodiversity than what I have presently. I wonder if it really is as simple as just going in the crafting menu, making seagrass lures, and maybe even also making more more friends to go do the gathering. But it feels like I have some. Yeah, I have 5 out of 9 water sprites. I could make more water sprites though. Own one zone. Huh. This is probably the cheapest of them. It needs 5 biodiversity, and I already have 2, so I only need 3 more. And it's 25 pearls too. So the crafting over here, I think one of them was already done. So let me go ahead and get in here and use these seagrass lures. 1, 2, and the third one. There we go. I used them all, and I'm hoping to get more biodiversity from them. Uh-oh. You have unhoused wildlife in the shoreline gulf. Build more anemones. Okay, not a problem. I'm going to build more anemones. 1, 2. I built 2 total this time. I hope it doesn't try to spread out between the 2, that it just like finishes one for sure. 3 biodiversity now. 4. And what is this? Do we need to build even more? I feel like we have to build even more. That wasn't enough even. Wait, is this one? Oh, this is one. It's being built right now. Luring complete. Gained 1 biodiversity. Just 1. It says I have 6 though, which is enough. So it's still clownfish? Oh, hey. This one. Cardinal fish. Bangai cardinal fish. This small striped fish is one of the most basic fish of the reef and lives in anemones. Huh. Running out of algae to feed the fish. Uh-oh. We'll make more algae coral. Algae coral. About 1, 2, 3. There. Yeah, because we have even more fish now, it makes sense. We would need to be cautious about that. And I don't know. I feel like we might even make one more house at least. And now it's a matter of pearls. Collecting a lot of pearls. We're gonna need a lot of pearls. Thankfully, we have these 2. So even if it does slow down a little bit because I, you know, could use more ways of generating pearls, it'll work out. Pearls, though, they seem to be the main thing that, like, can be a bit fussy because there are so many that are needed. Running out of algae? It is not running out of algae, it's fine. I'll make more algae coral. Oh wait. I think it's all because these ones are not done. It's the whole reason. Alright, I'm gonna put it on fast forward. I hope that they will actually be able to finish without major issues. Okay, so it looks like the food situation is okay. I hope so anyway. It's just a matter of the house situation. So we still sit at 0 pearls. I wonder if there's anything I can do to like supercharge the development of pearls. This one needs 3 whole pearls, so... Uh-oh. No, wildlife is leaving! Because it's unhoused? Ah, I can't do anything about it, though. We don't have pearls in time enough. It's okay. We can always get them back, I think. We just can get the lures again. I hope the biodiversity is... Oh, it took away some biodiversity. Ah. It's okay, though. Yeah, we need 5 biodiversity. We now have 4 because somebody left because the house wasn't available. These little houses here. Needs pearls? Did that new one? Oh, wait. There's definitely 3 cardinal fish living in that one. Restore. Oh, there we go. There's 1 cardinal fish living in this one. Gradually, they are getting stuff here. What is this one? Oh, this is another anemone, I think. I think once this one is built, we can just try to use 1 more lure and that's it. And there we go. That should be enough, the 1 more lure. Uh-oh. We need this. There we go. Oh, this one needs a lot too. Just this endless hankering for pearls this world has. I'm gonna try to build another clam right here too. There we go. We have this here. Not housing anyone yet, so my lure should be possible. We have 180 coral matter, 185 growth essence, 5 out of 9 water sprites. So, let's take a look-see. I have 1 seagrass lure. Put it right there. Uh-oh, this one apparently also doesn't have enough. I don't want to make moon corals 24/7. I have to put them really, really, really close together, actually. Okay. Do I? Harvest this. I don't know why this one is having issues. And it's sitting right... Oh, it's sitting next to a bunch of moon corals. So I'm not sure what the issue is. Heart flow? Not sure what the issue is here. 126 out of 125 minus 1. I still think it has something to do with, like, there needing to be even more power. There we go. We need so much power. So much power to do that. Oh, it's so bright over here, too. So, we have 5 there now. I think we can actually open the next area. Purchase the Tidal Strait. Or should it be Cliff Lagoon? I'm gonna purchase Cliff Lagoon. That's more like it. A little space at last. Breathe in that H2O. The change of scenery is certainly nice, but what should we do here? Building reef. Unlock a new zone. The world is our oyster. We could harness the resources here and build new corals in all this free space. But there's also an opportunity to attract some new creatures. Liven this place up a little. You see, this area's native flora is very different, which means the lures crafted from them will attract new fish. Then we'll have something else for the clownfish to bother with their chit-chat. I'm quite fond of the clownfish, actually, but there doesn't seem to be any grass around here. All in good time, young one. Seagrass is picky. It won't start growing until this area has been reinvigorated a little. set up some corals and build a base, and before you know it, we'll be up to our gills in seagrass. Let's get to it then. Time to make some new friends. So, wow. Here's my little town. Yay. I wish there was a way I could make the UI kind of stop for a bit and chill so I could take a screenshot, but yeah, this game is definitely something fresh and innovative within the sort of framework of a city builder. Everything does make some kind of sense. All of the systems feed into each other in a way that works quite well. And I really like the aesthetic and music and atmosphere. It feels a bit like how do I put this? Like an aquarium. Feels like an aquarium city builder, and that is a really nice feeling actually. Exploring the deep sea and just this is a peaceful experience. I'm so into the zone of like calmness that I can't even think of good words. I'm halfway in Naptown, which makes this game sound a little bit boring perhaps, but that's not the feeling I have while playing it. It's more so that it's very relaxing. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you for watching. Check out this game if you're interested. It is a new release. It is available on Steam. I'll have a link in the description. And thank you again. Bye.